What's up guys, my name is Nick, and today we're not going to be doing a tech review, we're not going to be doing a review in general, we're not going to be doing an unboxing, we're not going to be doing a gameplay, we're not doing anything that I've ever done before. This is actually going to be a top 5 list for the best, in my opinion, the best external hard drives that are out there, the best bang for your buck, and the ones that are actually going to last you and not break after 1 year. There's this company called Seagate. They're not necessarily the best ones out there. However, they do have massive hard drives for, relatively cheap. They're not going to cost you a fortune, but it's statistically speaking, it's about 25% of their products don't last after a year. Don't quote me on that, but that's just what people usually say. So if you get a Seagate, just be prepared. You may have to worry about it. You may not have to. It just depends on whatever they feel like sending you. So just keep that in mind. Alright, so the first hard drive we're going to be looking over, I guess you could say, is this Toshiba. Toshiba. I was looking at Canvio when I looked at it when I was reading Toshiba, and I got confused. So it's a Toshiba Canvio 500GB USB 3.0 basics portable hard drive. I'm not going to bore you with all the specs, but as you can see here, you can actually get a 2TB for $89. Even a 750GB for $54. This does come with free shipping, and this will be number 1 on my list. I'm just gonna go through lowest gigabyte amount to highest gigabyte amount, also going from cheapest to priciest, obviously in that order. So as you can see, you can get multiple different kinds from here. I'll leave all these links down in the description if you want to look at these by any chance. But this is what there is. Alright, so this was the first one, and now we're going on to the second one. Okay, so this is the second one. I know I kind of cheated a little bit. It's the second one I like is actually the 1TB for $54. I know it's in the same one we just looked at, but give me a break. $54 for a terabyte? Look at this. This is called a G drive. Let's see if that'll focus, kinda. Alright, this is a 1TB hard drive. I paid $110 for this. So this comes with like a lifetime warranty, I believe. Not that I'm ever going to use it by any means, but the fact of the matter that I spent so much money on a hard drive when I could have spent half of that on a hard drive that does the same exact thing, it kind of irks me a little bit. So I thought I would just throw this one in here for the 1TB. Don't worry, there's nothing. These two aren't in the rest of the review. Don't worry about that. All right, so on to number 3. Okay, so the third external hard drive that I'm having a really tough time speaking right now. Okay, so the third hard drive that I decided would be the best to put on this list was made by Seagate. Now, as I said before, Seagate's products aren't necessarily the best. They're not necessarily the worst. There's some out there that could fail within the first day that you get it. A friend of mine bought one for his Xbox One, and I think he said he plugged it in, didn't turn on. When it did turn on, it took about 30 seconds that it was on, and then it said that it wasn't compatible, and he had to bring it back to GameStop. So, I mean, there's a few issues you can run into these, but this is a Seagate. It's a 5TB for $129. That's relatively cheap for a 5TB. As I said, I paid $110 for a 1TB. So to get a 5TB for only $129, not bad at all, and it's free shipping, obviously, on Amazon. It's got a USB 3.0, as you can see. And these other versions here, $84 for a 2TB compared to what we just saw last. However, I do like this one because of the design. As you can see, it's got a very nice pattern to it, and it's very basic, but I feel like having this set up in, here, you can see that. I feel like that is just a very modern setup, and I feel like that would look great anywhere you put it. So that's why I put that on this list, and I hope you feel the same way about it. This would be the one out of this list that I have. This would be the one that I would like. Alright, now on to our last one. This will be the 5th one out of the top 5. And it is a 5TB Seagate expansion hard drive. I know it's a Seagate again, but honestly, the reviews I've seen on them, only a handful of people, I know it said 25%, but really only a handful of people actually have problems, as much as just, mostly the 25% is just people complaining about what they don't like about it. So you can get a 1TB from $69, all the way from a 5TB to $129. Now, I would like the other one better just because of the design. I like the design. I feel like they put a little bit more effort into it than this one. But as you can see, it does have a slanted edge there, which I thought was kind of neat, but nothing that would be a deal breaker for me. So you can get this for $129.99 with free shipping, and you can get 2-year data recovery plan for $9.99. How they do a 2-year data recovery plan, I'm not entirely sure. If it's backed up onto a hard drive and the hard drive crashes, I don't know how they get that back. I don't know how they can secure a data recovery plan. It doesn't really make sense to me, but you know what? If they offer it, I'd go ahead and do it. I mean, obviously it's there for some reason. You know, they thought it was a good idea, so they put it in. So that was, yeah. Let me go ahead and minimize this, and look at that cool logo. Alright. So thank you guys for watching, I appreciate that. If you enjoyed, go ahead and leave a like. If you want one of these, let me know, you know what I mean? I'd love to see which one you choose. There's, these are definitely the cheapest ones I could find for the amount of storage you get. I think these are great. I think these are great external hard drives. I really don't see any problems with them. So if you like it, leave it a like I said, and subscribe for more. Alright, peace.